So today we're going to talk about the sower. There's a very important parable. Yeshua was discussing this. It relates back to what I was talking about with the keys and a bunch of other stuff. So this sower, he just happened, now Yeshua is describing the sower. Now if the sower is Adam, you have to realize that he's going to be sloppy no matter what. Because Adam his descendants did start killing a bunch of people. And Adam wasn't the nicest person on this planet. But he did have fine, pretty daughters. Now, Adam, if you'll notice, and it's discussed here, might have sown, and I mean, I could be incorrect on this. So don't hold me to this 100%. Now you have the sower. Now this sower threw some to the birds, he threw some to the rocks, he threw some to the thorns, and he threw some to the good soil. This would be like if I had believers, I threw some of them to like a pagoda or a church or any other place that's not really worshiping Yeshua or Ehyeh. And the birds in the churches that just like parrots, like Iago, speaking for Jafar, give me a cracker. They give some seeds. And then you got the rocky soil. So you got this sower and he throws some to the rocky soil. And the rocky soil's like a place where it's dry. People don't actually know the word. And people are kind of ignorant. And they're surviving and they don't have the resources and they die. They get dried out. They don't have the word. They can't think for themselves. And then the other one's like thorns, like throw in your seed to MS-13. Bam. Worms are definitely going to eat those seeds. They're going to definitely be grown into the ground and the thorns choke them. And then you have the tov soil. What's the tov soil? It's an area where they can build a house, buy land. And what you're doing is like, an example would be the pink coating on seeds when they plant them into the fields. These seeds have a coating and nutrient supply to survive and start growing in that area. It'd be like you selling them land, them not having to worry about taxes on their land and being able to make a community, like somebody make a brewery, somebody make farming, somebody do like building up the community. That'd be like the tov soil. But there's also another perspective of this and how some believers are, but I mean, I like my view on this. And I don't go against Yeshua because I believe Yeshua HaMelech Yehuda was giving an accurate description if he did talk about this parable in what he was describing. I'm just giving a different view. Like, if the sower was that sloppy, I would have fired him. 3 out of 4 times he threw the seeds to the wrong area, and then 1 out of 4 times he throws the seeds to good soil. Now, Yeshua was discussing it as like believers, like 3/4 of the believers being sloppy, and then actually 1/4 of the believers producing fruit and works for Yeshua. So I'm like, I can't quite remember like all that was said, but 60 to 100 times and scorched sun and I mean, there's probably some kind of wording that was that, but this is what I got from the sower.